Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me we have the Nasdaq 100 futures chart. Today's trading session, we've been trading in the red ever so slightly. We did briefly go positive just after US markets opened, but pre-market we were trading in the red by roughly 0.3%, and we continue to do so at this moment in time. So the Nasdaq 100 is currently trading up at 14,540. I opened a sell position up at 14,500. 14,500 was an area where I did say about a month ago that Nasdaq 100 will likely go and test, and now we're there. Okay, we're there. We're up at 14,500. If I just zoom out a little bit here on this chart, as you can see on the RSI, we are now considered to be overbought. So I think that this kind of paves way for a pullback or a short-term correction here in the Nasdaq 100. We've had a massive run. We've had a massive run up by, several big tech stocks. Nvidia's trading up at $800 a share, for example, up at all-time highs. We have Microsoft, which is above $260 a share, up at your all-time high. We have Facebook above $350 a share at an all-time high. We have Alphabet, which is at an all-time high. We have several big FANG tech name stocks that are trading at all-time highs here. So I think that we will witness some profit taking. I mentioned last week that the end of June is typically a very bearish time of the month. We haven't had that typical seasonality trade play out where we do see a correction in the S&P 500 going into the end of June. But that being said, July is historically a very strong month for the stock market. I think it's the most positive month we've had on history throughout the year. But what we might see here is a switch where June, which is typically a bearish time of the year, is actually positive, and then of course July, which is typically a bullish time of the year, now becomes bearish. So I'm very, very cautious here up at these high levels. I think eventually we will get a snap back here in the Nasdaq 100. I continue to hold my sell position. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a medium or long-term seller here in the Nasdaq 100. I'm just looking for a small pullback here to perhaps the 14,000 area, which is roughly 2 or 3%. And yeah, so I'm holding this position now. I'm currently minus $84, which isn't too bad. With 14,000, which is my take profit. If you were to hit 14,000, I'd make $372. So I'm going to continue to be patient here and hold this sell position. But medium to longer term, I am bullish, and I do anticipate a move higher.